today on Prime Minister Modi meeting several chief ministers. This will happen at 3 p.m. via video conference. This will be the fifth such meeting that the Prime Minister will be chairing with several chief ministers, his fifth interaction with the chief ministers after the outbreak of coronavirus in the country. Monday's meetings now could be looking at several issues, could be discussing further relaxations as a part of graded exit from the lockdown, but all restrictions are unlikely to be withdrawn in one go. Meeting, remember, comes days before the third phase of the lockdown ends on 17th of May. Vivek also joining us live from Lucknow as we keep our viewers ahead on what could transpire as far as Prime Minister meeting several chief ministers is concerned. Vivek, also as far as Uttar Pradesh is concerned, several cities, for example, Agra, Meerut and Kanpur, which are looking at a relative spike in the number of cases. Now, the Chief Minister has ordered several top officials and bureaucrats to start camping in those cities. उस पे और जानकारी दीजिए।
देखिए, उत्तर प्रदेश के सबसे बड़ा ऐसा जिला है आगरा, जहां पे केसेस 700 के पार हो चुके हैं। हालांकि एक्टिव केसेस तकरीबन 400 हैं, लेकिन ओवरऑल केसेस 700 के पार जा चुके हैं। यानी कि उत्तर प्रदेश का सबसे बड़ा ऐसा जिला है जहां पे इतने ज्यादा केसेस है। फिर मेरठ की भी बात करें तो मेरठ का भी वही हाल है। उसी तरीके से लगातार जो केसेस हैं वो बढ़ रहे हैं। कानपुर में भी केसेस लगातार बढ़ रहे हैं। ये टॉप अगर थ्री डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स की बात करेंगी तो ये टॉप उसमें आते हैं। हालांकि लखनऊ भी उसमें है, केसेस हैं, लेकिन लखनऊ के साथ अच्छा ये है कि लखनऊ में जो रिकवरी का रेट है वो अच्छा है। और बाकी जगहों की बात करें, चाहे वो कानपुर हो, आगरा हो या मेरठ हो, इन जगहों की जो रिकवरी रेट्स हैं वो भी काफी कम है। और इन्हीं चीजों को ध्यान में रखते हुए मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ ने कल वापस से सभी जिलों के लिए, इन तीनों जिलों के लिए 6 नोडल ऑफिसर्स अपॉइंट किए हैं, जिसमें 2 IAS ऑफिसर्स, 2 IPS ऑफिसर्स और जो डॉक्टर्स हैं, जो CMO लेवल के जो ऑफिसर्स हैं, उनको अपॉइंट किया है। और वो जाकर के वहां पर कैंप करेंगे एक हफ्ते के लिए, और उसके बाद वहां की स्थिति को लेकर के नियंत्रण में करने की कोशिश करेंगे। हमने पिछले दिनों देखा था कि नोएडा में केसेस लगातार बढ़ रहे थे, और नोएडा में जब केसेस बढ़े थे उसके बाद मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ ने कड़े फैसले लिए थे। वहां के DM को हटाया था, वहां के CMO को हटाया था, और उसके बाद स्थिति हमें देखने में मिली थी। यानी कि ये मैसेज साफ तौर पे जाता है कि अगर अधिकारी सख्त हो, अधिकारी के पास फैसला लेने का अगर एक तरीके से बूता हो, निर्णय का करने का एक तरीके से अपने अंदर एक कैपेसिटी हो, तो चीजें सामान्य होती है। हमने कल देखा, कल भी मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ ने आगरा में कड़े निर्णय लिए हैं। आगरा में CMO को बदला गया है, आगरा में एडिशनल डायरेक्टर को बदला गया है, और एडिशनल डायरेक्टर जो स्वास्थ्य हैं उनको बदला गया है। और उसके बाद कहीं ना कहीं मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ ऐसा सोच रहे हैं कि शायद अब कुछ स्थिति में सुधार आएगा। साथ साथ जो अलग अलग जो 6 अलग अलग नोडल ऑफिसर्स को अपॉइंट किया गया है, उनको एक हफ्ते के लिए कैंप करने के लिए कहा गया है, ताकि वो उन जिलों में जाकर के स्थिति का जो एक तरीके से जो लगातार जो रेट्स जो बढ़ रहे हैं, लगातार जो आंकड़े जो बढ़ रहे हैं, उन आंकड़ों में कमी के साथ साथ तो एक तरीके से जो लगातार जो रिकवरी रेट है उसको लेकर के काम करने की कोशिश करी जाए कि रिकवरी ज्यादा से ज्यादा हो। डॉक्टर्स का जो एक तरीके जो ट्रीटमेंट प्रोसीजर है वो काफी ज्यादा हो, क्योंकि कई जगहों पर लापरवाही भी देखने में सामने आई है। मेरठ में ही हमें 2 दिनों पहले हमें एक वीडियो सामने आया था मेरठ से, जहां पे हमने देखा था कि किस तरीके से मेडिकल कॉलेज में लापरवाही सामने आई थी। वहां पे एक पेशेंट थे, उनका इलाज नहीं हो रहा था, वो 2-2 घंटे तक अंदर हॉस्पिटल में बैठे रहे, कोई भी उन तक नहीं गया। और उसके बाद फिर
everything is being done to bring the situation under control, and as for the worst affected cities are concerned, Vivek, as for the worst cities are concerned, now Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister sending a special team to make sure that everything is in control in those cities, for example Agra, Meerut as well, and Kanpur. Quickly going across to Priyanka, who's joining us from Ahmedabad, another city which has seen a huge spike in the number of cases in the past few days. Priyanka, of the 8,000 plus cases which Gujarat, I beg your pardon, is reporting, close to 6,000 only from Ahmedabad. So Ahmedabad, along with several other cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Pune and Chennai, a huge concern at this point in time.
Well, absolutely a massive cause of concern for the government here, and they seem to know it because that's why they have put Ahmedabad in complete lockdown. There are essential services that have also been completely shut down. There are grocery shops, vegetable shops. All of them have been shut down. We had been able to speak to Rajiv Gupta, who's basically running the entire operations. He's the IAS officer who has said that this is because of the super spreaders who had been coming in contact with several people, and that's why by ward there is identification of super spreaders, and their testing is going on. After the testing is done, they will be quarantined. All of those measures are being taken. However, it might be just too little too late, because it also took the government quite some time to take this action, and they were not able to really decide whether or not they should do it. Only after there was a change in the bureaucracy, there was a change in the leadership here of bureaucrats, of AMC commissioners, all of that, when that took place, only then these decisions had been taken. And even after that, we are still seeing several violations of this lockdown. So of course it seems that they are also in a state of panic, because people here in the government not able to control this entire situation, because since long back Ahmedabad had been kept in the red zone. It had been kept in a zone where there might be a massive outbreak. Even after that, there were not much steps that were being taken by the government. There were several hospitals that had been earmarked, but that is all that Vijay Rupani government had to show for that, as terms of steps to take to control this pandemic. Apart from that, of course, we are seeing that there is a huge violation of lockdown by people who have come out on the streets to protest in Surat, in Vadodara, and several other places where migrant workers have not been given facilities. So they come out on the streets and protest against the dispensation, and the police not able to control that entire situation, not able to have a dialogue with the people so that they can make them understand that there is no need to panic. And that's why we see these kind of impromptu protests coming out in complete violation of the lockdowns, in complete violation of social distancing. So as of now, it seems like the situation is not going to get in control anytime soon. However, the government trying to take as many steps as possible, as much as they can do at this point now.
All right, certainly. And, Priyanka, big announcements which are being made by the centre time and again to ensure that some kind of relief comes in for people, especially those who are stranded in several parts of the country, who are wanting to go back to their home cities. And in that sense, starting today, 4 p.m. onwards, people will be able to book their tickets online. So in that sense, a massive relief that we're looking at certainly comes with a few set of conditions. And Anuj is also with us to discuss that in more detail. Anuj, we've been looking at the slew of announcements which have been made by the centre to bring in massive relief to all those who are facing a lot of difficulties as far as movement is concerned. Now, 15 trains which will be running from the national capital. The Ministry of Railways has made the announcement. The entire process will start tomorrow onwards. Bookings will take place 4 p.m. onwards today itself. What more details are you picking up, Anuj?
Well, exactly. That's the latest what we are learning, that this is going to be the more relaxation for the people. And as we do understand, the lockdown third phase started with the more relaxation, and that is the next step, what we call. And as you pointed it out very rightly, that now from today 4 p.m. onward, this is going to be the booking which is going to be started by the Ministry of Railway for the trains. So this is for the people who are stuck here and there. We have filed several reports where the people are traveling by foot. They're traveling by foot from Chandigarh to Bareilly, from different places to different places. They are traveling across the country, like if you calculate the distance, sometimes 300 kilometers, sometimes 500 kilometers. So seeing all these things and keeping all these factors in mind, now the Ministry of Railway has given more relaxation. This is going to be started like if you talk about the booking from 4 p.m. to today, and there are certain locations like the major metro cities like Patna, Mumbai, and the other metro cities from where till where these trains will be running. On the other hand, let me tell you, this is going to be a very important day, because again the Prime Minister will be chairing the meeting with the Chief Minister of the several states. Let me remind you, when we talk about the end of second phase, this was yes, a Prime Minister who chaired a meeting with the Chief Minister of the several states, and again this is going to be, as we do understand, the third phase started with the more relaxation, and this is going to be more relaxation, as we do understand. We are just talking about the railways, when this is going to be the services which is going to start. So today also we are expecting something from the Prime Minister, and this is going to be reported to the Prime Minister what exactly is the situation on the ground level when we talk about particular states. When we talk about Uttar Pradesh or any state in the country, the Chief Minister will be reporting to the Prime Minister that what exactly is the situation on the ground level, and this exactly is something what we are seeing continuously, because Prime Minister himself is
the
keeping
Prime Minister
a close
himself
watch.
will be seeking detailed reports from several Chief Ministers, Anuj. So a state-wise feedback based on which he will and on possibility discuss what could be the future strategy post 17th of May when third phase of lockdown comes to an end. Gursimran also joining us live from Jammu. Gursimran, we're all waiting for Prime Minister to meet several Chief Ministers via video conference. We will keep our viewers ahead on all that transpires of that particular meeting. But as for this relief coming in for several Indians who want movement, who want interstate movement, trains will also be running from the national capital to Jammu Tawi. How are people looking at these relaxations and following the lockdown? We're just a week away from when it comes to an end.
जी निश्चित तौर पर बेहद महत्वपूर्ण रिलीफ जो है वो रेलवेज की तरफ से दी गई है ताकि लोग अपने घरों को जा सकें, क्योंकि हमने देखा था कि लॉकडाउन रिस्ट्रिक्शंस के बीच जम्मू कश्मीर सरकार की तरफ से बेहद ही लिमिटेड जो है लोगों को वापस भेजा गया था या लोग आ पाए थे। हालांकि जम्मू कश्मीर सरकार की तरफ से अभी तक 40,000 के करीब लोगों को वापस लाया जा चुका है जो कि नियर बाय स्टेट से हैं, लेकिन अब दिल्ली और बाकी जगहों से भी लोग जो हैं वो वापस आ पाएंगे। और सबसे महत्वपूर्ण है प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी की अब आज जो सभी मुख्यमंत्रियों और स्टेट हेड्स के साथ जो मीटिंग होने वाली है, क्योंकि जम्मू कश्मीर की अगर बात करें तो राज्यपाल उपराज्यपाल सरकार जो है वो लॉकडाउन रिस्ट्रिक्शंस को ईज नहीं करने वाली है, क्योंकि कल जिस तरह जम्मू कश्मीर के चीफ सेक्रेटरी BVR सुब्रमण्यम ने भी कहा कि ये कोरोना वायरस जो है आने वाले 6-7 महीने तक चल सकता है, तो उसको देखते हुए जम्मू कश्मीर सरकार एक प्रोलॉन्ग स्ट्रेटेजी बना रही है, क्योंकि सरकार पहले से भी प्रोएक्टिव रही है कि केसेस ज़्यादा ना बढ़ें, लेकिन हमने फिर देखा कि एक तकरीबन 20-25 केस जो हैं वो रोज़ाना आ रहे हैं। एक सडन राइज नहीं आया है, लेकिन एक स्टैटिक 20-25-30 केस लगातार जम्मू से आ रहे हैं और लगातार नए एरियाज जो हैं वो कंटेनमेंट जोन में ऐड होते जा रहे हैं, जो प्रशासन के लिए बेहद ज़्यादा चिंताजनक है, क्योंकि अब कल जो है जम्मू से पहली ट्रेन जो कि जम्मू के लोगों को लेकर वापस पहुंचेगी, तो उसके बाद अब प्रशासन को लगता है कि मामले जो हैं वो और बढ़ सकते हैं और उसको लेकर प्रशासन ने जो ढील दी थी उसको भी प्रशासन अब वापस ले रहा है। कई जगह दुकानें खोलने के आदेश दे दिए थे, लेकिन उन्हें जो है अब विड्रॉ किया जा रहा है जैसे जैसे केस बढ़ते जा रहे हैं। तो बेहद महत्वपूर्ण होगा जब प्रधानमंत्री सभी जो राज्यों के प्रमुखों से बात करेंगे, चाहे चीफ मिनिस्टर हों या फिर लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर हों, तो बेहद महत्वपूर्ण रहेगा जम्मू कश्मीर सरकार जब अपना पक्ष रखेगी, क्योंकि पहले से ही जम्मू कश्मीर सरकार ने सख्ती बेहद ज़्यादा बरती है। लॉकडाउन 3 के लिए जो गाइडलाइंस केंद्र सरकार की तरफ से जारी की गई थी, जम्मू कश्मीर सरकार ने उसमें और ज़्यादा रिस्ट्रिक्शंस ऐड की थी। केंद्र सरकार की तरफ से 4 जिलों को रेड जोन बनाया गया था, लेकिन जम्मू कश्मीर सरकार
A separate set of guidelines were taken out by the Jammu and Kashmir administration. More than 400 active cases that we're looking at this point in time, and more than 44% of a recovery rate as far as the Union Territory is concerned. Thank you, Gursimran. We'll leave it at that.